Hi, how are you? My name is Jerry, and I represent the MultiRoll family, which is my goal to introduce you to the MultiRoll family. We have quite a few here, and I just want to introduce you to the roller skids called MultiRoll. MultiRoll has been around for quite a few years. They used to be called MultiTon. Created around 1950s. In the 1950s, some genius came up with it in his garage, and ever since then they've been selling. And they were once called MultiTon, and now they're called MultiRoll. And the exciting thing about it is new things are coming with this family. So I want to introduce you to them, starting with Mark 1. Mark 1 has a capacity of 2,500 pounds. It has one poly roller, very good for small, light applications. And then we have the Mark 2. It's a 5,000 pound capacity with two poly rollers. Very simple and basic. Basically placing the weight of the product on each of these guys, and they'll take you where you need to go. Mark 3 are three rollers. They're polyurethane rollers, and you're looking at a 7,500 pound capacity for the Mark 3s. The next one we have in the the poly family in the Marks is the Mark 6. So you have one. The best way to remember is the number of rollers. Number 1 has one roller. Number 2 has two rollers. Number 3 has three rollers. Number 6 has six rollers. As you can see, 6 rollers. And the capacity on this one is a little bit more than the other ones, obviously. You're looking at 17,500 pounds capacity. Now the beautiful thing about these is the swivel tops. If you'll notice, they come with pads, and the swivel tops can rotate as up to 360 and beyond, of course. And the purpose of them is for steering them. Once the load is applied and placed upon them, you can steer them in any direction. And the way obviously it gets steered is through a T-bar. We have a T-bar that comes with them. It basically attaches, and then with the length you have great leverage to move them and orient your roller skid wherever you need to take it. Alright, so you have Mark 1, 2, 3, and 6. And then we also have the two tanks, I call them, the 4 and the 5. And these are not made of poly. The wheels are we call them roller chains. This 4 has 12 roller chains, which is basically allows it to have more capacity. So you're looking at 20,000 pound capacity for the Mark 4. Mark 5 is much bigger, wider, has 14 roller chains. So basically you're looking at a 30,000 pound capacity for the Mark 5s. Okay, so in essence this is the basic families, 1, 2, 3. Here's 4 and 5, and then you got 6 in the middle here. And then I want to introduce you to one more. This is the new kid on the block. We call it the Mark 12. For obvious reasons, if you look underneath you'll see 12 rollers. This beast here is the same as the other ones with the swivel top. But the capacity on this one is 35,000 pounds. And so for much heavier machinery this would be a very good roller skid to have. Now as far as the MultiRoll families, this is the basic family we have, and if you want to customize it in any way, you could just talk with your supplier and they'll be glad to answer any questions concerning how maybe they can be customized. Poly wheels can come in black if you'd like. Well, whenever you do custom, remember it's going to cost a little bit more, but it'll be worth it. So you're looking at polys or even steel wheels if you're looking for an application that requires steel wheels. And then also, just an FYI, you also have the opportunity to have a rectangular pad versus a swivel. For those who don't want to turn their product, you just want to move it in one straight direction. You can take and convert any of these and have a rectangular pad put on top instead of the swivel top. So basically this is just a basic snapshot of the MultiRoll family. If you have any questions, talk to your supplier and they will be glad to help you. Thank you.